Alright, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a One Piece TCG leader tier list. I have all the cards here that have been revealed so far to us. I know that purple Shanks card and red Shanks leader cards coming out, but we don't know what their effects are right now. So I just gonna have these. The latest one that got revealed to us was Odin, so I thought it was the right time to do this video because we got a pretty good number of leader cards available right now. So I'm gonna start tier listing this based on how good I think these are, and if you have any opinions that, or if you think my opinions are wrong, then you can put that in the comments. The tiers I have right now is A, B, C, D, and Booty tier. But before looking at these cards, I don't think any of these are gonna be Booty tier. Maybe some of them might be a D tier. I don't know. Um, yeah, but without further ado, let's get started. First off, I'm gonna start with Purple Kaido. So he is a 5,000 attack, 5 life purple card with an effect of activate main plus per turn for -7 Dawn. Trash the top card of your opponent's life. Now, I read this card before, and I just think this is absolutely a ridiculous effect that's very good for like the end game for pressuring your opponent. Just being able to take away one of their lives, because near the end game, hopefully you were able to get your opponent down to 2 or 1 life, even no life. So just being able to take away one of their lives like that can definitely change the tides of a game. So that's why I'm going to put Kaido at top of A tier right there. Absolutely ridiculous card, just absolutely amazing. Next up, we have Blue Crocodile, who has 5,000 attack, 5 life. That's gonna be a norm for mostly leader cards, unless I say otherwise. His effect is activate main once per turn, -4 Dawn. Return up to 1/5 cost or lower character to its owner's hand. That is a pretty great effect also. That is a really good effect, just being able to pop one of your opponent's monsters back to your hand. 5 cost or less, that covers a lot of characters we currently have in the game right now. And that's just a really great effect. And the Dawn cost isn't that bad either, only 4 Dawn to do that. I don't think that's as game changing as Kaido's card, but I think that is really great. So I'm struggling with whether I should put this in A tier or top of B. I think I'm gonna keep this at B tier for now, but we'll have to see. Next up, I'm gonna be talking about the Green Kid card, 5,000 attack, 5 life. For his effect, activate main once per turn for the rest 3 Dawn. You may discard a card from your hand to switch this leader to active. That's pretty good too, because if you listen to my last video, I was talking about how the Green Trial deck is probably the best one out of all of them. But I was saying that the Green Trial deck was the best out of all of them, all the 4 that we currently have right now, because of the other cards that are supporting this one, that they're able to just stand up, do a double attack on the opponent, and just be able to really get in their face with that blitz and their decent defense too. But I'm thinking about Kid as a leader card on its own, and it's a good effect. But I just don't think it's on the same tier as Kaido's or Crocodile's. So I'm gonna put that. I think I'm gonna put that in the B tier. Next up, we have Luffy, Trial Deck Luffy, the red. 5,000 attack, 5 life. Effect is activate main once per turn, and give this leader or one of your characters 1 rested Dawn. Now, if anyone here has played the app game, the tutorial app game that Bandai has made for Digimon TCG, you know that this is a pretty alright effect. Being able to just put one of your rested Dawn onto one of your characters that you like, including your leader, is very great for turning tides of battle. Because the whole thing about the trial deck is that, it's all about putting Dawn on your characters, being able to buff them up to be able to attack the opponent or to get over the opponent. And the good thing about this game right now is that all of the leader cards right now have 5,000 attack, and that's not that big of a that's not that high of attack to attack over. So all you really need to put on most of your characters like one Dawn, like for a Sanji card in the trial deck, 4,000, and against Rush you have two Dawn in it. But being able to give one of its rested Dawn onto it, because that's another thing that I kind of glossed over in my past video about the trial decks, is that the red trial deck is also good with those effects too. You know, to activate most, I think all of the effects of that trial deck, you have to give one or two Dawn to one of your characters to activate their effect. So being able to put one of your rested Dawns onto, one of your characters to get their effect activated is 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 really great, just to be able to reuse resources like that. So I think I'm gonna put that. I don't know. I might put that. I think I'm gonna put that in the middle here, just because that card is a real team player and getting all of the rest of your character's effects going, unlike a kid's effect where it's kind of just him. Uh, yeah, that's a real team player card. That I think a lot of people are gonna stick with that. I don't know. I don't know. We have to look at that red green Luffy card there, but that got to wait a little bit because next up we have the blue Purple Kaido, which has 5,000 attack and 4 life. And its effect reads: for one Dawn on your turn, once per turn, when one of your opponent's characters is KO'd, you may add one Dawn card from your Dawn deck instead as active. Now, I'm kind of conflicted on whether this card is good or not, because it builds up Dawn, and I'm gonna have to look back in the rule set if you can put your Dawn, like the Dawn you get each return, past 10. I don't know if you can, so you can obviously get bigger monsters out early, but for endgame purposes, I don't know how good that would be, because I don't know how much Dawn caps at the end. Like, what's the cap for Dawn? If there's no cap, then I think I can put this at top of B, but I believe there is a cap, and because someone correct me on this. I don't know. I think even with the cap, it's like how much would you even be able to get? Obviously, it helps you summon out different more characters on your turn, but overall, that's not really helping the rest of your characters do stuff. So I think I'm gonna put that top of C right now. I might change at the end, but I think I feel pretty confident with it being on top of C. Next out, we got a newly revealed card that got revealed recently, the leader card, Odin. Many people speculize. Like, sorry, I can't get this word right. Speculizing. Okay, alright. I didn't pass singles class, alright? We'll edit this out, maybe, if I'm not that lazy, or anyway, we have Odin, 5,000 attack, 5 life, a green card. His effect reads: activate main once per turn. You can cast one Wano country type card from your hand. Set up to 2 of your Dawn cards as active. That's a little bit similar to the trial deck Luffy's effect, but it's able to stand 2 of your Dawn cards when you trash one of your Wano country type cards. This effect is very dependent on how many Wano type country cards you're going to release at the time that the box set that Odin comes out. I don't know how many Wano cards they're going to release here, so I don't know how much availability you have with Wano country type cards. I'm gonna be an optimist because I want to play a Odin deck. I'm gonna be optimist and say that the next set is gonna have a bunch of Wano type cards. I'm gonna be able to make a deck off of a bunch of Wano cards. So I think that card is gonna be pretty ridiculous. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put that over Luffy because that's just really great. Next up, we have the red green Monkey D. Luffy. His effect reads: activate main. once per turn. For 4 Dawn, you have to rest them. Set one of your cost 5 or lower supernovas or Straw Hat Crew characters to active and give that card 1,000 power this turn. Let me look back at Kid and see. Okay, so Kid's thing you need 3 cost for, but for this you need 4. Well, 4 Dawn to activate. Yeah, that's an awesome effect, and it makes you able to either use Supernova or Straw Hats for your deck. You use both if you want, but if you just want to run a mono Straw Hat deck, then you can do that because this effect accommodates for that. That is just a really great effect, and it gives 1,000 power. Like it didn't even have to do that, but I guess I have to do that since it's at 4. It's at 4 life. Yeah, that's a really good effect. I don't know if I said this before, but 5,000 attack for life. Um, for life is a hindrance, but just for how ridiculous that effect is, I think it kind of bypasses that life, and I'm gonna go put that in A tier. If I remember correctly, that Kaido card is 4 life too. I don't know now. That's a really big hindrance for that Kaido card because the card I already put it in C tier. Yeah, that card isn't that great. Let me change some things around real quick. So I think I'm gonna put Kid down here because compared to the Odin card, which is also green, and the fact that its effect doesn't like specifically well, I guess Odin's card locks you to using Wano type cards, but you can, because based on the cards that we see around like Yamato and stuff, it's not even that bad. Like you can put that in a Supernova deck and be fine with using it, or like what is a super rookie deck. You can put that in there and be totally fine with that. So I think that Odin is just a way better card than Kids is. So I think I'm gonna put Kid at C. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to move Kaido down to D, but I think I'm gonna keep Kaido at C. Um, yeah, that's a fine effect. And also, I also gotta think about that Kaido card is letting you access to blue and purple cards, and that's a nasty combo together. So that's the only blue purple card we have right now. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that at C right there. Uh, yeah, and then put Luffy, the red green Luffy at A because that's really ridiculous effect. Yeah, again, that's just. Oh wait, what was I saying? No, I was saying that the Luffy card was just way better than the Kid card. What I was saying Odin the whole time. Sorry. Yeah, that Odin cards I think is better than Childhood Luffy, and that red green Luffy card is just way a better option than the Kid card. And with the Kid card, you're going to be playing Super Rookie Supernova. Um, yeah, so Luffy just has that covered way better than Kid has. I guess if you really want to fire life, then you would play Kid instead. But Luffy's just, I feel, is just way so much of a better option than Kid that I'll put him at C. All right, we have 2 cards left here. We have the red green Law card, which is 5,000 attack for 4 life. So again, already a hindrance stuff 4 life. That's pretty bad. Let's see. Activate main once per turn for rest 2 Dawn. If you control 5 characters, return one of your characters to its owner's hand. Then play one cost 5 or lower character of a different color as the return character from your hand. That's a very interesting effect, I think. But for 2 Dawn, that's pretty cheap. I'm just worried about that 5 character thing. I don't know how quickly you'd be able to get 5 characters on the field. And from doing playtesting with other decks instead of the trial decks that we have right now, getting 5 characters on the field is a very hard task to do, especially against Purple Kaido and Blue Crocodile. That's a very hard thing to ask because they're just able to return to hand, being able to destroy cards with the cards they have available in blue and purple. So if you're playing against those colors, then you'll be absolutely wrecked with trying to get that effect out. I just think that that's, yeah, and the 4 life is not that good. I think that's the first D tier card we're gonna do. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Lastly, here we have Red Zoro, 5,000 attack, 5 life. Already on a good start with that 5 life. We like that. And I think I think a lot of people are gonna start playing Zoro. Let me read his effect. You have to give 1 Dawn to it, so you don't rest it. That's another thing too. Is this the only card that does that? I think. Okay, that Kaido card is to give 1 Dawn, but I think I'm gonna still keep Kaido there because it's a decent effect, but it's not game changing. Yeah, but you give 1 Dawn to the Zoro, and on your turn, all your characters gain 1,000 power. That's really good. That's better than Trot Luffy right there. I think it might be better than Odin too. It's because it's going to be at 5,000. You gotta give 1 Dawn to it, so your leader is going to be at 6,000, and all your characters that you control gain 1,000. And if we put this in terms of, say you have just the base trial deck for the Straw Hats, like, which leader would you rather play? Would you rather play the Luffy card, or would you rather play the Zoro card? I think, I'll probably rather play Zoro card because that's just a really great effect. You only give it 1 Dawn, and you're mostly going to give Dawn to your leader anyway because it's your leader and it can't be destroyed by anything. So you're going to give Dawn to your leader anyway. So just being able to give 1,000 to all of your other characters and not have to worry about like rested Dawn that you have too. Like, you don't have to play anything that turn and then still be able to give 1,000 to all your characters. Like with that Trial of Luffy card, you have to already have a rested Dawn to use that. So yeah, that's just really great. I don't know. I don't think it's A tier. I don't think it's A tier material, but that might be. Yeah, I think that's over Crocodile there. Yeah, it's just a really good effect. I would have to see more of like how these leaders are played in like games and how just game changing they are with how many with what cards they have available. But this tier list is based off of the leaders themselves and how much they can contribute to the game. So I think I'm pretty confident with this list right now that I have. Um, the only thing really is the Crocodile and Zoro card. Like, I'm thinking that they might be A tier material, but I think I'm pretty confident where they are now. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. When the Shanks cards come out, I'll probably do a video on them describing how they're gonna work and how good they are. And I might even come back to this tier list if we have a bunch of new leaders that are getting announced. So I'm probably going to be constantly updating this tier list for you. I'm going to be making more One Piece TCG content, so stay tuned for that. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Really appreciate it. And with that, have an amazing day.